Looking to end the Cyprus Cup on a high, Canada's women's national team took to the GSP Stadium in Nicosia to take on the Republic of Ireland for the first meeting between the two nations at the senior level. Ireland came in having picked up 1 win and 2 draws in their Group C games, while Canada fell 2-0 to England on Monday after winning its first 2 Group B games. Both teams finished second place in their respective groups. Canada got off to a good start, but in what was really their first attack of the game, Ireland gets Rusha Littlejohn in on goal, and she beats Erin McLeod one-on-one as the Scottish-born striker gives the Irish a shock 1-0 lead. The Canadians kept coming, but the Irish defended stoutly. Chance for Canada late in the first half as Diana Matheson takes a corner kick. Christine Sinclair gets there first, but she steers her volley just on the wrong side of the post. Canada continued to pour it on in the second half and found the breakthrough 11 minutes into the half as substitute Robin Gale waits a perfect pass behind the Irish back line. Matheson, who's Gale's teammate with the NWSL side Washington Spirit, runs onto the ball, finds her spot to beat the Irish goalkeeper Emma Byrne, and this game is level. They continue to dictate proceedings as they look for a winner. José Belanger finds Sinclair, who gives it right back, but Belanger puts her shot just wide. Finally, with the clock ticking on to 90 minutes, it's Matheson with a great run up the right side and into the Irish penalty area. She crosses low in front, and after a scramble that Ireland can't clear, it's Sophie Schmidt in the right place to score from just under 6 yards away. It's her third goal of the tournament as Canada salvages 5th place with a 2-1 win. They now disperse to their various clubs, and then next time they'll see action is on May 8th at Investors Group Field in Winnipeg, when they'll face the United States. Here's what head coach John Herdman and the 2 goal scorers had to say. And how satisfied are you that they put that behind them quickly, and maybe was the goal, giving up the goal, something that gave their head a shake?
Yeah, I think it did. You know, I mean, look, we started brightly, and they just seemed to catch us like the English did, and we've got to look at that. I mean, internally we've got to look, and I just thought we looked a bit nervous after that goal. It was the same sort of feeling, you know, just that bit of anxiety. So that's something we've got to work on. Just if you go a goal down, can you actually cope with the mindset to get yourself through the 45 minutes?
You look at that, how you ended up the back four with 3 players under the age of, I think, 24 years old, and Quinn, Kwan, and Kadisha on the back line. How pleased are you that they look confident out there for such a young age, for such a young group on the back line?
Look, I thought all the girls in that second half did phenomenally well, and the girls in the first half did okay as well. I think we changed some tactics at half time, which I think made things easier for everyone. But yeah, if I looked at Quinn's performance and Kadisha, I mean, that's your under-20s starting centre backs. I mean, for Andrew Olivieri, it's looking good. But they definitely brought composure to our game, which I thought was exciting and phenomenal. So these kids have shown today that they can play at a good level and in tough situations. I mean, they've come on a goal down, 45 minutes to go.
Now, as we mentioned before the game, you won't be seeing this group for a while. You won't see them until Winnipeg in May. And when you get this group back together, what do you want to see from them?
Look, a bit more of that, just that composure under the pressure they're under. I mean, it was the underdog story. The underdog's going to go up, and again, under pressure, they were able to maintain their style and their movement and their cohesion. And I think that's what I'm just hoping they come back in, that we haven't lost all the good work we've done over the last 4 months. And that they bring that edge, that winning edge, the edge that you've had to fight for your place in your team, and you've had to win football matches week in, week out. So hopefully it'll just bring a new spark when we play the US.
How did that feel to round off the tournament in style?
Amazing. I mean, we didn't come out so strong, and they scored on us early, which is kind of rough. They definitely brought the fight, but to come back and play the way that we did in the second half and get that goal, it's just incredible, and I'm happy that I didn't reopen my stitches. So it's a good day.
I know you guys probably, at the start of the tournament wouldn't have wanted to play in this game. You were eyeing the championship or the final again, but was maybe giving up that goal sort of wake you up a little bit of cold water to get you going and get you fired up for that second half?
Yeah, it's something that I think we're going to have to work on moving forward, to not allow teams to score early in the first half or just score first in general. But it kind of put that fire underneath us to go after it a little bit more and kind of chase the game, something that we're not necessarily used to, and I think that we did a really good job of taking it to the Irish today.
Yeah, all credit to Ireland. They really came out to win the game today, and it wasn't our best performance, and they took advantage of it. And Robin came on, made a huge difference, and her ball through was perfect, and I just had to place it in.
When you have sort of that ball go around the back line and you have the whole goal to look at, so maybe the sense that you could maybe sort of psych yourself out instead of picking a corner like you did?
Yeah, I just tried to focus on the ball and not overthink it and just try and place it in like they went in. I think they would have, and it's important for us to get that result. We know we need to grind, on the bad days to get the wins, and that's what we had to do today, and I'm really proud that we were able to get the win at the end.
You, wrapping up the tournament, get a couple goals here. Sophie provides a few goals from the midfield. It's something that John has said needs to happen. The midfielders need to step up more. How pleased are you that the midfielders really provided a lot, if not all, the scoring in this tournament?
Yeah, we were really happy that so many goals were coming from the midfield. Obviously, I was excited to get a couple. That's definitely a goal for myself, Kaylin, Sophie, and even Desi to get on the score sheet more consistently and really be a threat. So it's not just our forwards who have to do the scoring.
Now, we don't see you guys until May. It's a bit of an oddity where you guys have been together for so long, and now you go to your club teams. When you get back together in May against the U.S. in Winnipeg, what do you sort of want to see from this group, and how do you want to come into that camp?
I think it's going to be a long break, so we're all going to be excited to see each other, I think, after being apart for so long. So really just the excitement about being back together and playing at home in Canada, which is always special, and playing the U.S. at home.